Good evening, sir.
Hi Kumar and Samiksha, Ashish and Aman. Good evening, Jai Hind.
Good evening, sir. Jai Hind.
Okay, Kumar is there, then I think I need not to record, isn't it?
Yeah, yes, sir. I'm
Okay, okay.
okay. It's 8 o'clock, so I think we should begin with our class. So, how are you all doing?
Well, sir.
It's
Okay,
good, bhaiya.
okay, fine, good.
It's fine, Bhaiya.
Okay, so today I will just remind you one of the thing which Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam said once, and I hope it will re-energize you and motivate you. Okay, I will share my screen. Are you able to see my screen?
No, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Bhaiya.
I'm not visible.
Okay, a short video.
Requested.
Sir,
Okay, I will just begin it from. Are you able to hear the video, the audio of this video?
No, bhaiya.
no.
Okay.
No, Bhaiya.
Great aim.
I will have great aim.
I will have great aim.
I will
I will
continuously acquire knowledge. Continuously acquire knowledge.
continuously acquire knowledge.
Oh, I will do hard work.
I will do hard work.
I will persevere
I will persevere
and succeed.
and succeed.
Okay, that's the mantra.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay. Requested.
Was the audio coming?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, bhaiya.
Okay.
Yes, Bhaiya.
I will just play it once again.
Sir, I would like to hear from you a few tips for the upcoming generation to succeed in life.
You have to do four things, okay? Number one, you repeat,
Number one,
great aim.
great aim.
I will have great aim.
I will have great aim.
I will
I will
continuously acquire knowledge. Continuously acquire knowledge.
continuously acquire knowledge.
Oh, I will do hard work.
I will do hard work.
I will persevere
I will persevere
and succeed.
and succeed.
Okay, that's the mantra.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, I hope you got some idea and you got some motivation.
yes, bhaiya.
Okay, fine. So we should begin. It's 8 2. So who is the first speaker today?
Bhaiya, I can.
Okay, Krishna. Just be a bit louder and uh, speak with confidence. Okay, start.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Today is my new about Lata Mangeshkar. Legend singer Lata Mangeshkar was laid by received with full state honor on Sunday in privacy of her family Mumbai uh, at Shivneri Park. Prime Minister Narendra Modi encouraged rule of Academy Vaibhav Vadrabal and uh, Raj Gandhi. We mount those who pair on to the Venice, sir. She idea that bench can hold on Sunday Mughal or fuel at that age 92. In his care that fear of for survive deities, she let her voice of over 30,000 songs. She such tracks in Hindi, Bengali, Marathi, and other religion languages, and etc. Thank you, bhaiya.
Okay, Krishna. Good. Uh, just be careful when you uh, use the pronouns uh, like his or her. Just be careful while associating it with male and female. So the rest is good. And you talked about the state honor and the funeral ceremony of late Lata Mangeshkar ji. So she uh, was one of the eminent and the most beloved of all, and she is really she is the Nightingale of India, and we all know about her. It was a great loss for the nation, and we should learn lot of things from her. At the age of 92, also she was very fit and fine. So these are the things we should learn from such a great personality. And her voice was, we all know about her voice. Who doesn't know about the famous songs of "ऐ मेरे वतन के लोगों" and lots and lots of songs. So I need not to tell about Lata Mangeshkar ji because you all are much familiar with it. So good, Krishna. Who is the next speaker? And what was your word of the day, Krishna?
Sir, not prepare.
Okay, no problem.
Good
Sir,
evening, sir.
भैया
Good evening, Dhiraj. Yes, but I would like to tell that whenever you find any word, please note it down in your notebook. Because if you do this practice now, you will surely in the month end, when you will go through these words, you will surely recatch one or two of it. If you have collected 10 words in 1 month, even if you remember two words, it is enough, and it will help you in your English. We are not learning English just because it's a foreign language. We are just learning it because we must know it. So all used all over the world. That's it. Yes, Krishna, do you want to say anything?
भैया गायत्री want to speak.
Okay, Gayatri, you may continue.
Sir, after Gayatri, may I?
Yes, Dhiraj. Gayatri, you may begin.
Thank you, sir. Hello, friends. Good evening. Today I am talking few words about Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel is one of the freedom fighters of India. He was born in years of 1875 on 31 October in the Nadir, a small village is the Gujarat. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel later come to be known as the Airman of India. The Airman of India is a freedom fighters of the country. He was a part of the authorities in India. Patel joined Mahatma Gandhi in the Satyagraha in the Gujarat and become a moment he joined the India National Colleges and become the Vittal Patil member Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel inspected the people of the country in many ways. He was a self-made man anyone. He was a self-made because he did depend on anyone for any reasons. Patel was one of the most beloved leaders of the country. Become him the connected with the people. He became the first deputy prime prime minister of independence of India. Thank you, sir.
Good, Gayatri. Good content and good confidence. Uh, so we should learn about the various personalities of India. And Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel is one of the eminent personality and is known as Iron Man of India, just as you said. And he was a great person who was behind the framing of the various types of committees in the constitution and doing so much for the society. So yes, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel is a eminent personality, and these topics also come from the exam point of view. So when you learn, try to remember some of the dates, some of the committees, and important activities associated with these types of person. Okay, so who is next?
Sir, may I?
Dheeraj. And after Dheeraj, I
So,
think,
hello.
continue,
Yes,
Dheeraj.
sir. So, hello everybody. Myself Dhiraj from class 8. So, friends, today my topic is currency. Currency, in the most specific sense, is a money in any form. When in a use or as a medium of a change, bank notice and coins. A more general definition is that a currency is a system of money. Monetary units is a common use, especially for people in a nation. Under the definition, US is represented as dollar, and in Europe there is a symbol of a E, and in center there are two slashes. And in India we all know that the rupees. In Japan there is a yen, and in pounds, sterling are example of currencies. Currencies many act as stories of a value and be traded between nations in foreign exchange market, which determine the relative values of different currencies in this is a sense type as a limited boundaries of a another definition of a term currency a pair is a respectively article, banknote, coin, and money. This article used to definition which focus on the currency system and countries. One can classify currency into three mostly monetary system: fiat currency, combat currency, and responsive currency. Depending on what a currency value the economy at a large versus the government physically metal reserve. Some currencies function as a legal tender in uh, political generation. Others simply get traded for their economy value. Digital currency has with the popularity of computers and the internet, whether digital notes and coins will be successfully developed remains. Digital currency such as are are known not a legal currency, strictly speaking, since they are not issued by the government monetary. Um, also, one of the theme Bitcoin has become a legal tender in EL. Many warning issued various countries not to create for a legal activities such as money laundering and terrorism. The United States IRS issued the statement explaining the virtual currency is a trade as a property for income tax, and example how tax principle applied um, to transfer involving property apply to virtual currency. So friends, today thought of the day is thought are metal energy. They are the currency that you have to attack what you deserve. You must learn, stop spending the currency on thought you do not want. So thank you friends and have a good day. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Good, Dheeraj. Good confidence as earlier also. So you talked about currency, which is a thing which is very important for one nation. And if we talk about Indian currency, we all know that recent development which took place was the it is going to take place, that is digitalizing our Indian rupee and making some of the currencies go online in the digital format. It would be coming in the next few years, and we must know about some of the currencies of the various countries. Like Dheeraj told that Japan is
Dollar
having,
and pound.
yes. So pound is the currency of various countries, and also UK, and so yen is the currency of Japan, and ruble, and these types of currency like dollar is the currency which is widely used in the American continent. Okay, so from the exam point of view, and also from uh, a knowledge which you must know, because these types of topics are most important from the NDA perspective, because if you go to the SSB, uh, yes, yes, you must speak after that, Aman. And so if you go about to SSP and you face some group discussion and interviews, they must be asking these types of question, that what is the reason behind the currencies which are most developed. For example, the Canadian dollar and the euro is the uh, most important currency, more than the dollar, because I think $1 is equals to 1 euro is equals to $20, I think. So if you see, and our currency,
Sir,
which,
one Indian rupee is equal to 250, I think, Kuwaiti dinar.
yes, so if you compare in this respect, then Indian rupee is having much value. But if you if you connect it to dollar, we $1 equals to 70 rupees. So it is the idea to understand the how the GDP, how the nation is progressing. So that's why it is important topic. And as you said, lastly, Dhiraj, that one must use the wealth and the
Yes, sir, ma'am.
money wisely. So yes, it is correct. One must use the amount wisely and must be aware of the online frauds. So next, I think it is Ashish.
Bhaiya, I have a question.
Yes, भैया.
Yes, Naman, ask.
Yeah, bhaiya, as well as told by Sir APJ Abdul Kalam that we will persevere and succeed. So, what is the meaning of this thing?
Perceive means to continue. Okay, acquire.
Okay, means
Okay.
we would want to continue any work and then at last we get a succeed.
Yes, you must perceive it till the end, and we should not think that, means like I already said many times, that education is not over when you have done graduation. It must go continue till your death. So one person uh, keeps on learning. So you all know these things. I don't want to repeat these things. So it is just the thing that he reminds you that you must have a consistent goal. You must have a goal. You should uh, dream a bigger goal, and you must hard work to acquire it. Okay, so Ashish, you must go, and after that Parth, then Dhiraj, then Naman.
Okay, भैया. Hello, good evening to everyone. Today's my word is rally. Rally meaning in Hindi is भरोसा करना. And today's my topic is poverty. I will firstly tell about the definition of the poverty according to India. According to India, a person who not earn 142 rupees in a day, they are in line in poverty line. And in India, there are 84 million and there are 84 million people and 6% of the total population of India as May 2021 to as May 2021 people are live in poverty line, and according to WHO there are 98,000 people are die from the diarrhea. They are not use proper use of nutrition and safe water, and this is the cause they there are 98,000 people are died in every year in India, and there are in India many parts have in poverty line like Uttar Pradesh, Jharkhand, Bihar, and Odisha, Chhattisgarh, and West Bengal are in the list of first six. And in in the world's poverty line, there are building a country that is the last number of in poor's list, and India's list is 101. And I want I want to say that uh, in India, in the world, there are many people are live like that. 1.6 billion of people live without electricity in this time, in this era, and there are 2.8 billion people are live to believe that uh, using bits of crop and crops and chips of wood to making a food or cooking for their live their life. And I want to I want to say that ways to how to control poverty. And this firstly, the how to control poverty is increase employment means a businessman or entrepreneur many make companies for companies, and then many types of employment are when a businessman or entrepreneur make more companies, then the employment of any country are more, and this is the cause, and this is the reason behind of any country poor or rich. And second form of reduce a country's poverty line is reform land, meaning in villages many of lands are in present time they have not proper water, and they have not I mean that they have not any types of crop for sowing, and this is the reason for unemployment of India. And I will want to say that, and many of the things that are also like spread education is most important, more important in our life. And many of types of waste that we increase, we in, we reduce our poverty line. And and we have also many in villagers that in villagers that is small scale industries we make, and the villagers can make money for that. And in UP where I am here, where I am live, there are in my village there are many people have no employment, and then he go in like cities Mumbai and Delhi for the work, and this is the cause for in village there are no employment. And this is the reason behind village are in have a poverty as compared to cities. And many of that things I will not know about poverty to how to increase, how to reduce. And thank you. Today's my topic is over. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Good, Ashish, and you delivered it very perfectly because you have covered most of the thing. And uh, I think it's your opinion, and you have said it from the heart. And when you have said in order to tackle the employment, I think everyone has heard about it. Okay, so uh, poverty index, which you all know that poverty index is the parameter which decides that what should a person be earning in his or her country in order to be categorized as below poverty or above poverty. So we all know that there is a large number of people who are in below poverty line. Okay, so uh,
Okay, भैया.
yes, so Ashish, good, and the word which you told was rely. Okay, it is not uh, rally. Okay, it is pronounced as rely, मतलब भरोसा करना. Fine. So
Okay.
remember that pronunciation, and good lecturate. You told about the employment, how to increase, because you talked about entrepreneurs. But we should all know that when will a person become entrepreneur? That education is the most important thing. Okay, so one should remember that he must gain education. It is not that anybody would gain education just by going to colleges or big institutions. You all know that the Google, the I, yes, the Google founder was a dropout. Okay, so you no, not the Google founder, the Microsoft founder was the dropout from college. So, but he was constantly gaining knowledge, and he was determined. So you should see that these are some of the things which will tackle the unemployment ratio. Another thing which Ashish told, that many people move from rural areas to the urban areas for employment, just because there is lack of opportunity there. But if you see that these kinds of students, if they want to acquire the technical knowledge, if they can go to some workshops, they can easily learn some ITIs, and that they can get the education. So if they get that education, they can easily make employment there also. So it will take time, because our country is having large population, the government is also working, people understanding nowadays importance of education. So next is Parth and Naman, and after that, who wants to deliver?
Sir, may I?
Yeah, okay, Tanay. Come on, Parth and Naman, back to back.
Yes, Bhaiya. So, thank you so much. So here I want to ask one question with you all. I am audible or not?
Audible, Parth, you must go ahead.
Yes, audible, Parth.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank you
you.
so
Yeah,
much.
thank you so much.
Yeah. So today my word of the day, that is Dowry. 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 Dowry means there is some kinds of money. You can say that, but you can't use in a very so you but it must means whatever you have money, you can't to use of that word Dowry. You can't to use there. You suppose you want to say that I have money, so you also can say that I have a Dowry. No, it's wrong. It's totally wrong. Dowry means when you get a marriage, so then that time you take a Dowry, means the age. So so that is the means of Dowry. And today my topic is Dowry also. So friends, the need for law is more than when a social evil like the Dowry of custom has to be erected from the society. And we know that I told to you before that Dowry is the money, and it's also, you can say, there's a one kind of gifts to groom to given to by side the bride's family at the time of marriage. So often the Dowry demands continue the after marriage, and then willingly to also get whatever the bride's family they wants to give, so they can give that. Okay, so so also here I want to say that some girls, uh, that's that's the way that not at the all to get the marriage, because the problem of the Dowry, because their parents they cannot able to do the demands of the groom sides, and then they could also also they then that girl is also not marriage. But yeah, if you also seen that somebody who's not taking a Dowry, and then also they can get marriage, but after that what happened, do you seen that uh, they they torture to the bride as the physical and mental torture also. So and that's the way that the bride, it's that time it's died, and it's not all the good thing of the Dowry, because it's I want to say that it's very totally uh, it's very totally uh, illegal. And yeah, I know that government also feel this filled this need and passed the Dowry Prohibition Act in 1961. And if anybody who is who is taking a dairy and who is given who is given the dowry, so there is a stop the all the things. If you given a dowry, so it's also be punished to you. And now I am also seeing a lot of people who is given a dowry, and after that also they get a torture about the bride. And it's not good all the things here. I want to say that if you do the dowry, so I hope that you learned in a social that there's a girl who is measure who is measured in the all the things about the dowry, fridge, refrigerator, and coolers, all the things to the measure all the things. And after that also they get the torture, so it's not a good, so it's not good. And yeah, if here I want to say that government should be stop the dowry to taking the dowry.
Okay, good path.
Thank you so much.
Uh, a very important topic, which is dowry system. So, mispronunciation part, it is not dowry, it is dowry. Okay. So, next thing is that dowry system is seriously needs to be abolished. It is practiced in some of the rural areas, and maybe now also people don't understand that women and the girl is not an asset. It is also, she is also a human being, just like we males. Okay. So the people should also understand that they are also having girl child in their family. So when we ask for dowry or something, amount of gift or some money, we should also remember that another time somebody will also ask from us in and we have to give. So this practice must be abolished completely, and it will start from we people only. We need to understand that it is a very bad practice. Like example, if you go to any government institution, if you give if you are getting, if any officer is demanding any bribe like goose, you
Yeah, yeah.
literally feel very bad. Okay. So
Yeah, I know that, and I also see that there's my sister and who is getting the marriage, but there's one government man who is taking a lot of dowry. So then automatic
yes,
all the demands of the marriage is
we should
stopped.
understand this thing, that women are not asset. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it is a very big thing, and India needs to move on from this practice. So it is good that we are getting aware, and we are making people aware. So you are the leaders of tomorrow. So that's all. And next is Parth. Next is Naman, and after that Tanay, and
Aman, sir.
after Tanay, Aman. Fine. Parth,
Okay,
Naman,
bhaiya.
go ahead. No, no, wait, Aman. First, Naman will speak.
Okay, bhaiya.
Is Naman here or not? I think he has some network issue.
No, bhaiya.
I think he has some network issue.
Yeah, bhaiya, I'm a network issue.
Okay, you will speak later. Okay.
Yeah, bhaiya.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Tanay, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Good evening, friends. My today's topic is Udham Singh. Udham Singh was an Indian revolutionary belonging to Ghadar party. He is best known for assassinating Michael O. Dyer, the former governor of the Punjab in India, on 13 March 1940. The assassination was done in revenge for the Jallianwala Bagh massacre in Amritsar in 1919, for which O. Dyer was responsible. Udham Singh was subsequently tried and convicted of murder and hanged in July 1940. While in custody, he used the name Ram Muhammad Singh Azad, which represent the three major religions of India, and his anti-colonial sentiment. On 10 April 1919, a number of local leaders allied to the Indian National Congress, including Satyapal and Saifuddin Kichliui, were arrested under the Rolect Act. Protesters against the arrest were fired on by British troops, precipitate, precipitating a riot. On 13 April, over 20,000 unarmed people were assembled in Jallianwala Bagh, Amritsar to celebrate the important Sikh festival of Baisakhi and to peacefully protest the arrest. Udham Singh and his friends from the orphanage were serving water to the crowd. Troops under the command of Colonel Reginald Dyer opened fire on the crowd, killing several hundred. This became known variously as the Amritsar massacre or the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Udham Singh is a well-known figure of Indian independence movement. He is also referred to as Shahid-e-Azam Sardar Udham Singh. Uh, a district of Uttarakhand was named after him to pay homage in October 1995 by the Mayawati government. Thank you. Sorry.
Okay, Tanay, good confidence. And I think by practice, you all are improving your skills. So Udham Singh, yes, he was a renowned character in the freedom struggle, and we know that Jallianwala Bagh massacre was the biggest massacre in the history, and the general literally opened fire in the common mass, and people were forced to run into the jump into the well and move aimlessly, and they were literally brutally killed by the bullets. So Udham Singh, as you told, that he had the guts to assassin him. So yes, and we have lots and lots many people like Udham Singh and Mangal Pandey, and we all know about him. And these types of people and freedom fighters were uh, like they were very violent, and they wanted freedom uh, from their what we can say that Gandhiji was a peace follower, and but these were extremists. So these the together effort of the both people and these types of extremists and uh, the what we can say the Gandhian followers have together brought the freedom to a independent of India. So we should remember, we should try to understand the contribution of these types of people. So next, who is it?
Sir, may I?
May I, sir?
Okay, who is?
Sir,
Yes, Sonali, were you? Thank you, speak.
Sir Tanishka.
Okay, Tanishka, you may go ahead. After that, Aman.
Okay, sir. Good evening, everyone. So today's my topic is tiger. The tiger is the largest living cat species and a member of the genus Panthera. It is the most recognizable for its dark vertical stripes on orange fur with a white underside. An apex predator, it primarily preys on ungulates such as deer and wild predator requiring large contiguous areas of habitat which support its requirements for pre and rearing of its offspring. Tiger cubs stay with their mother for about 2 years, then became independent and leave their mother's home range to establish their own. The tiger was the first scientifically described in 1758 and once ranged widely from the eastern Anatolia region in the west to the Amur River basin in the east, and in the south from the foothills of the Himalayas to Bali in the Sunda Islands. Since the early 20th century, tiger population have lost at least 93% of their historic range and have been extirpated from Western and Central Asia, the island of Java and Bali, and in the large areas of Southeast and South Asia and China. Today, the tiger's range is fragmented, stretching from Siberian temperate forests to subtropical and tropical forests on the India subcontinent, Indonesia, Indochina, and Sumatra. The tiger is the listed as endangered on the IUCN Red List. As of 2015, the global wild tiger population was estimated to the number between 3,062 and 3,948 mature individuals, with most of the populations living in small isolated pockets. India currently hosts the largest tiger population. Major reasons for population decline are habitat destruction, fragmentation, and poaching. Tigers are also victims of human wildlife conflict, particularly in range countries with a high human population density. The tiger is among the most recognizable and popular of the world charismatic megafauna. It featured prominently in the ancient mythology and folklore of cultures throughout its historic range, and continues to be depicted in modern films and literature, appearing on many flags, coats of arms, and as mascots for sporting teams. The tiger is the national animal of India, Bangladesh, Ma- Malaysia, and South Korea. Thank you, sir. Thank you, friends.
Okay, good, Tanishka. Just good confidence and completely compiled lecture. Just remember one thing that you missed on some of the pronunciation, like cubs. Okay, it is not cubes. The baby lions are called cubs. Okay, and inhabitants you might missed on it, and rest is okay. And you have got collected lot amount of knowledge of the tiger population, and we all know that India is the having largest population of tiger. So, and it is exotically found the Asiatic lion in uh, the India, in the Bengal. So uh, it is a good topic, and you also discussed about that what is the reasons behind the declination of the tigers, that it has been in the red list of IUCN. So now the poaching and the hunting is totally banned, and people are yes, Prabhat, you will speak after uh, Aradhya. Okay, so good, Tanishka. And now I think it is chance of Samiksha.
Aman, sir,
Okay, okay, sorry.
not Samiksha.
Aman, you may go ahead. Samiksha, you will speak after Aman.
Okay, then. Hello, good evening to all of you. Today's my word is adherent. Adherent means somebody who support you, यानी किसी का समर्थन करना. So today's my topic is Statue of Unity. Firstly, Statue of Unity is a statue of Indian statesman and independence activist Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, who was the first deputy president and home minister of India and adherent of Mahatma Gandhi. Patel was highly respected on his leadership in uniting 562 princely India, uh, states of India, with a major part to form the former of British Raj to form the single Union of India. The Statue of Unity was the tallest statue of the world with a height of 182 meters. It was located on Gujarat, India, on Narmada River in Kevadia colony and facing over the Sardar Sarovar Dam in 100 kilometers. And it expands up to 2 hectares. And next is Narendra Modi. Narendra Modi announced to this project on 7 October 2013 to mark his beginning of 10 year of uh, 10 year of Chief Minister of Gujarat. And next is a society named Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel Rashtriya Ekta Trust was formed under the chairmanship of the Chief Minister of Gujarat to execute the project. And next is the construction of statue was started on October 2013 by an Indian company, Larsen and Turbo. Larsen and Turbo with a construction cost of 2,700 crore, and it was designed by the an Indian sculptor Ram V. Sutar, and it was inaugurated by the an Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi on 31st October 2018 on his 143rd Patel's birthday. The Statue of Unity was divided on three main zones. First is exhibition area, second is mezzanine, and third is row. The first zone is also contains the memorial gardens and museum. And next is the second zone reaches up to the Patel's thigh, while the third zone the third zone ex, mm, the third zone extends up to the viewing gallery at the height of 153 meters. So today's my topic was over. Thankful to all of you.
Good, Aman. Good conference and good content. So,
Thank you.
we all know about Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, and his statue is the tallest statue named as the Statue of Unity, and it is situated in the Narmada River, and we have uh, got to learn that it was Larsen and Toubro. Okay, Aman, it is Toubro. Aman,
Larsen and Turbo भैया.
it is Larsen and Toubro, not Turbo.
अच्छा
Okay.
भैया. Okay, thank you भैया.
So we got to know from you only that it was Larsen and Toubro which developed this infrastructure, and I think that it is the Make in India thing which has been brought up by the current government, and it's great. So keep studying about these topics, and I think it is Samiksha. We will go fast, and next is uh, who is it? Aradhya.
Can I?
Yes, Aradhya, we will speak after Samiksha Ji.
So can I start?
Yes, Samiksha.
Good evening, everyone. My today's topic is on leap year. That means a year of 366 days. It comes after every 4 years. That is leap year. In an ordinary year, if you were to count all the days in calendar from January to December, you could count 365 days. But approximately every 4 years, February has 29 days instead of 28. So there are 366 days in the year. Recently, 2020 was a leap year, and the upcoming leap year will be 2024. Any year that is evenly divisible by 4 is a leap year. Julius Caesar is known as the father of leap year or founder of leap year. Leap year in the Western calendar first introduced over 2000 years ago by Roman General Julius Caesar. The first leap year happens in 1752. Then question is that how leap year is formed. So the answer is to that, this question is that it takes approximately 365 days for orbit or to orbit the sun. A solar year. We usually round the days in a calendar year to 365 to make up for the missing partial day. We add one day or two to our calendar every 4 years. So this is all about leap year. Yes, sir.
Good, Samiksha. Uh, Leap year, we all know that it comes once in a 4 years, and a leap year is very important because it's it teaches about the how our Earth and how our the moon have revolves around the Earth and how Earth revolves around the sun. So if we learn about this topic from the very logical point of view, you will remember how to calculate the leap year. So it is good, Samiksha. And who is next? Aradhya. No, Aradhya, are you there? Prabhat, you may mute your mic. Mute your
Sir,
mic.
I can speak.
If Aradhya is not here, Om, you can speak.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Aradhya, continue.
Good evening, all. I am going to tell you about big cats. There are five cats found in the world, which are lions, tiger, leopards, cheetah, and jaguar. Where lions are the only cat that live in groups, and they are only found in India. In cats in India, holds Asia. Tigers are the largest among among other cats. Our India has tiger mostly through country with 50 tigers reserves in India. Leopards are said to be smallest among the cat family in India. Leopards can be found in all forest type. Cheetah are the world's fastest and land mammal, and cheetah is currently survive in young. Jaguar are uh, expert swimmer, and they are not found in India. Thank you.
Good, Aradhya. And same confidence. And you are literally inspiration for all. Okay. At a young age, you are reading and narrating the speech. So you talked about the tigers and the cat family, and which we all aspire to watch, and we also love going to zoo and the take picnic tours with our family. So yes, we are very we should be proud that our country has got large number of wild animals, and we are have got large species of the cat family. But unfortunately, they are the cheetah family. The cheetah species is extinct now. from our Indian continent, but it is the government is trying to bring back this cheetahs. So keep studying, Aradhya. Good. And who is after Aradhya? Om. And after Om, you may continue. And after that, Prabhat. Om is here. I think.
Yes, sir, I'm there.
Okay. Om. Yeah, go
Hello,
ahead, Om.
friends. Good evening.
Yes.
Today I'm talking first about river. The river is basic, basically to the water, which is a small is a zig when compared to the ocean and a small river. It is a different for the many other water bodies because it is a considered movement on the it course underlike the like river water is used the meat and busy water made of the people necessary to river back and its existence hours of the river. Nil is a largest river of the Ganga, secret river of the Hindus. It is the largest river of India. Thank you, sir.
Good confidence, Om. Better than previous speeches. And what did you say at the last? Which river is part of Ganga? Om. Om, are you there?
Yes, sir. Sir, longest river.
And which river is part of Ganga? You said something. Okay, no issue. So we all know that Ganga and the importance of river in our country, and if we don't have water in our uh, town and our place, we will be very problematic. We will be having such problem. So we know that India has got large number of rivers across all the areas, across all the states. And the Ganga is the biggest river. So we need to preserve this type these rivers, and this must be stopped from the pollution. And we should also utilize the water resources effectively. We should also follow the rainwater harvesting. Okay, so good, Om. And next is Prabhat, I think. And after that, I think most of us have given will
Yeah,
everyone.
bhaiya, at last I would want to speak. Okay.
Yes, Naman, you are there. Okay, Prabhat, are you there? Okay, Prabhat is busy, I think, or maybe he has some network issue. Naman, you go ahead. Okay, we are running out of time.
Sir, sir, can I speak?
Yes, Prabhat.
Okay, sir. Sir, today my topic is why India is great. So, firstly, very, very good evening to all of you. So, I am start my topic. As you know, the the, the India is a great country. In comparing other country, there there are many things are making India is great. So, the firstly is kindness. The India is very kindness country comparing with another country. And as you know, there are many years the India are no no start any type of a fight in our side. I means I mean the I means no any types of uses are doing India. Then problems these problems are started any type of a fight in any country. Okay, so so the national the national symbol of India. The national symbol of India is Ashok Chakra, and and the and there are 24 sticks in Ashok Chakra, and all sticks are different meanings. And and my co- in my country is the in my coun- in my in my country my country national food is khichdi. In my country national food is khichdi, and and the national flower is lotus, and the national animal is tiger. And yeah, okay, thank you.
Good, Prabhat. Uh, I think you are outside of your home, so still you have delivered this lecture 8. Good. And you talked about the greatness, the kindness of the Indians, and the India is our great country. So you must focus on improving some of the grammatical errors. Like India is not a kindness country. India is a kind country. Okay. So uh, rest all the things are good, and we are so proud that we have got birth in this holy land, and we are constantly keeping it is protect our soldiers are protecting the borders, and so we are safe here. We are doing this meeting here. So yes, uh, we have some duties for our nation. We must do these types of duty. We must be an ideal citizen. So like last is Naman, I think.
Yes, भैया. Okay, so very very good evening to all the gentlemen who are present here. As well as the daily activity, my today's meaning is accused. Accused, the synonym of accused is culprit, offender means dosi. Okay, so today's my lecture topic is police. So I would want to tell some of the things regarding to police. What are the functions of the police and why our government will be created this very specialized police. So we know about it, and we have also saw in our state, in our area, that the police are coming here and do some of the activities which is related to a crime or any other thing. So yeah, we know about it that in the parliament, the legislature, yeah, the legislature frames the law, and it is dependent on anything that it means there are certain types of agencies which enforce the laws. So in them of there is a one the police which enforces all the law. It means there are some responsibilities of the police which is related to any state. It means they have want to preventing the crime, and they have want to investigating the crime, and they have want to hold on that thing, and they would also want to maintain the law. Okay, and we have also known about it that whenever there is any types of a crime which is occurred in any place, so in that thing the police is the first which is involved in that types of a thing. As like we have taken instance to under this thing, there is a it means in my house there is a robbery. Okay, so we have want to do the FIR towards the police, sorry, to not towards the police, it means who are guilty. So towards them I would want to fill up the FIR. So in that thing the police is the first who is involved in that thing. Okay, so yeah, and according our Supreme Court has also laid down some of the specific guidelines towards the police that at the time of arresting or an detention interrogation. So there is some guidelines which is known as DK Basu guidelines. Okay, so according to these guidelines, the police would want to remember these of the things whenever they have want to arrest any accused or an offender. So the first thing is that whenever they have arrest, okay, so the first thing is that they have want to they have want to nominate the where they have want to fill or whenever there is a crime which is occurred. And second thing is that they have not want to torture or beaten to any people to take the some answers regarding to the any type of occurring crime. And the third is that whenever any guilty, okay, it means when I am as like I am a guilt person. So if I will be arrested by the police, and we have all you have also taken instance that I have a no any types of relatives. Okay, so this is the responsibility of the police that they have want to notify, or they have want to take the information to my family, or whenever I have a, not a family, and then they have want to take some instructions to my neighbor. Okay, and now I would also want to tell some of the hierarchy of the police, that there is a chowkidar which is in any village, and it can also help to detect some of the crime or some of the culprit which is done in a village. It means the chowkidar will be help to the police to detect some of the crime. So first is chowkidar, and second is constable, and third is head constable, and as like ASI, SI, and inspector of police, ASP, DSP, and now at the last there is a superintendent of police. It means DSP and DIG. So these are the things. But according to my opinion, we have want to always respect the police, as like we know about it also in the, it means in the era of pandemic COVID, they have do the lots of work. We know about it also that we are safe in a home due to them, due to doctor, due to nurses, and due to the police. So we have always want to respect them whenever there is an any place. So we should also want to respect them. So yeah, these are the things. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Good, Naman. Good confidence. And you talked about police forces and its process, how they carry out the investigation and FIR, and then help the judicial process to carry on. So we all know about police, and as said by Naman, we must help the police to solve the cases, and how they have helped in the COVID also. It is very important. So these types of topic are important from the exam perspective also. The hierarchy which Naman told, good, and I think most of you have delivered. Anyone remaining? Okay, I think yes. So I would ask sir to speak something.
Yes, I will definitely take this opportunity. Though time is over, I see already 6 minutes past 9. But one point I want to emphasize, you all are kids, want to grow up, aspiring to become something, but there is something basic, our family. We need to remember that everything revolves around our family. This is the time you must check how you are operating growing up in your family, how you are connected with your parents, brother, sister, other relatives, grandparents if they are there. Very interesting, because once you grow up, you will be moving away from your home in all probability. So you will not get that time again. In fact, in latter stage, like I see from year 1995 till 2017, I was out of my home, away from my home state. So, out of experience, I am saying, you may be feeling that our family is okay, what is there, great, and all those things. But your entire life is building upon the way you are getting groomed in your family. Your personality will be reflected in future the way you are operating today. How you talk to your parents, how you talk to your brother and sister, how you treat your friends. So my only submission is, this is also an important area while you are improving your communication, improving your personality, must revisit your all relations. How many of you in the morning take blessings from your parents and the elders in the house? सवेरे उठ के कितने लोग अपने माता पिता या ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स होंगे, दादा दादी, नाना नानी, हुएर इज देयर, या बड़े भाई या बड़े जितने भी है, उनके सवेरे भगवान का दर्शन या जो भी है आपका बिलीफ सिस्टम, उसके बाद उनका दर्शन कितने लोग लेते हैं? आई होप आई एम ऑडिबल.
Acknowledge,
May I, sir?
guys. Acknowledge. Sir is
ओके,
asking.
आशीष, आशीष डज, कोई बात नहीं.
Not Aman, sir.
अमन, ओके, अमन. अगर आपने शुरू नहीं किया है, ओके, पार्थ इज आल्सो सेइंग यस, अगर नहीं
Sir,
शुरू किया है, ओके, ओम या कृष्णा,
yes, sir. Krishna also
जो
here.
कर रहे हैं कंटिन्यू करिए, क्योंकि मुझे खुशी होती है कि मैं तो करता हूँ. अभी तक मैंने शायद मेरी 6ठी क्लास में शुरू किया था, मुझे एग्जैक्टली याद नहीं अभी, लेकिन जब भी मैं घर पे होता हूँ तो मैं करता हूँ, दर्शन लेता हूँ पेरेंट्स के। तो उससे क्या मिलेगा ये तो हम शायद और 20-25 साल बाद बात करेंगे, लेकिन वो शुरू करिए। कोई पहले 2-4 दिन आपको थोड़ा सा अनईजी फील होगा, अभी तक तो कभी किया नहीं था, आप कैसे शुरू करें। अच्छी चीज को शुरू करते समय कोई हिचकिचाहट नहीं होनी चाहिए। डोंट हेजिटेट टू डू एनी गुड थिंग, डोंट हेजिटेट, just tell your heart I'm going for a good thing, and I'm telling you that will be greatest decision if you take today, and दो जो कर रहे हैं वो तो कंटिन्यू करिए। my essential point was establish yourself first in your family। हम बाकी तो तारे चुनने की बात करेंगे आगे चल के, चंद्रमा पे जाने की बात करेंगे, लेकिन हम हमारे घर में कैसे बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, इसके बारे में जरूर हमेशा दिल में ध्यान रखिए। हमने कल ही लता मंगेशकर जी की बात की। इस पर्सनैलिटी से ये भी चीज सीखने वाली है, वो अपने फैमिली में हमेशा कनेक्टेड रही। उसने खुद तो शादी नहीं की, उन्होंने खुद शादी नहीं की, लेकिन वो अपने बहनों के साथ, अपने भाई के साथ, अपने बाकी रिलेटिव्स के साथ बहुत अच्छी तरह से कनेक्टेड थी। वो बहुत अच्छी एक खूबी होती है बड़े लोगों में, और हमें भी अगर बड़ा बनना है तो इस खूबी के साथ साथ निभाना पड़ेगा। ओके कुमार, ओवर टू यू। थैंक यू,
Yes,
जय
sir.
हिंद।
Uh, yeah, yes, sir. So we should, as sir told, that the social bonding and the family bonding is very important. So I think you must have learned these things. It is a very deep thing, and it should be started like sir told. Just start the greeting and taking blessings for from the elders. Okay. So Jain sir and Jain to all you guys. Bye. Good night.
गुड नाइट भैया, जय हिंद जय भारत।
जय हिंद।